Have you ever noticed someone who never shares photos online? No selfies, no celebrations, no daily updates, as if they quietly exist beneath the digital surface. In a world that rewards visibility and constant attention, their silence feels almost unusual. But psychology suggests this silence is not random, and it is not a sign of insecurity. Their choice to remain unseen often reveals confidence, clarity, and emotional steadiness. While others post frequently to feel noticed, these individuals are comfortable without that spotlight. They move through the online world with intention, choosing what to reveal and what to protect. Their quiet presence tells a story about their inner life, one that is often overlooked. Today we explore the deeper psychology behind people who rarely share their photos online. And you may discover that silence on social media can speak louder than constant activity. People who rarely post pictures often place privacy far above popularity or online attention. They value control over their personal world and choose carefully what others are allowed to see. This does not mean they are antisocial. It simply means they protect their mental space. While many seek validation through likes and comments, they look inward for reassurance. Their sense of worth does not depend on public approval or constant online acknowledgement. They do not need to announce their life to feel that their life has meaning or importance. This quiet restraint is often a subtle sign of inner confidence growing from genuine self-understanding. They feel no pressure to share every moment because their fulfillment does not come from visibility. Psychology describes this as a high privacy orientation, a trait linked with emotional maturity. By limiting what they show, they maintain a healthy boundary that keeps their mind calm and grounded. Research shows that people who share less online often have a strong and steady self-awareness. They know who they are, what they value, and what truly matters in their lives. Their identity feels clear to them, so they do not need outside approval to reinforce it. They resist chasing trends because their choices come from intention rather than imitation. They compare themselves less often since their goals are guided by inner clarity, not external pressure. Happiness for them grows from within, not from reactions, comments, or fluctuating digital attention. They post less because their sense of self does not require constant external validation. Their silence online reflects a grounded understanding of their emotions, strengths, and priorities. They move through the world with purpose, choosing authenticity over performance every time. This deeper self-awareness allows them to feel complete even when they share very little publicly. Posting less is often linked to a steady and secure form of self-esteem. These individuals do not share selfies to prove worth because they already feel complete inside. Their confidence does not depend on attention, reactions, or the shifting moods of online spaces. Psychologists note that people with this emotional balance show less anxiety about approval. They do not fear being unseen because their value is not tied to how many people notice them. Their focus tends to move toward real-world goals rather than digital impressions or performance. They measure their life through personal growth, meaningful work, or inner fulfillment, not visibility. This emotional security creates a calm presence both online and offline that feels quietly powerful. They share only when something matters, not to maintain a constant image for others. Their restraint reflects confidence, not hesitation, and it comes from feeling whole within themselves. People who stay quiet online are often deep thinkers rather than performers seeking attention. They take time to reflect before speaking and share only when something truly matters to them. Their thoughts move inward first, guided by reflection instead of the urge to be noticed. Psychology calls this an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves by personal standards. They do not measure their worth through feedback from strangers or shifting online reactions. They prefer meaningful conversations that explore ideas, emotions, and genuine human understanding. Superficial interactions feel draining to them because they offer little space for depth or truth. They value authenticity and seek moments that feel real, rather than moments designed to impress. This quiet approach is not a lack of expression, but a choice to honor their inner clarity. Their silence becomes a filter that protects their energy and preserves their emotional honesty. Many people who rarely post photos understand how easily social media distorts reality. They know that online platforms encourage constant comparison, often without people realizing it. Psychologists explain this through social comparison theory, where self-worth gets measured incorrectly. People compare their ordinary moments to the highlight reels of others and feel quietly inadequate. Those who choose not to post protect themselves from this endless and exhausting comparison loop. They avoid the pressure to perform a perfect life or maintain an image they do not believe in. By staying low-key online, they create emotional distance from the noise of digital competition. They choose peace over performance and clarity over constantly seeking attention from strangers. This awareness gives them healthier boundaries and a calmer relationship with the online world. Their silence becomes a conscious act of self-protection and emotional responsibility. When someone does not post their photos, it does not mean they are hiding anything. It often means they are grounded, self-aware, and emotionally steady in their inner world. They do not need to be seen to feel seen because their worth comes from within. Their quiet presence reflects confidence shaped by clarity, not insecurity shaped by fear. They understand themselves well enough to avoid the noise that drains their peace of mind. In a world filled with constant performance, silence can be a sign of emotional strength. So the next time you notice someone who stays invisible online, do not assume weakness. They might be one of the most centered and self-aware people in the entire room. If you enjoy understanding why people think and behave the way they do, stay curious. Because on this journey, we are not just scrolling through lives. We are learning human minds,